Hello and welcome back to Popcorn Chat. I hope you guys are doing well. In this video we're going to be talking about Lynne Ramsay's highly anticipated next feature film, and that is Die My Love. This stars Jennifer Lawrence, Robert Pattinson, Sissy Spacek, Lakeith Stanfield and Nick Nolte. I'm a big fan of Lynne Ramsay's previous films, including obviously Ratcatcher, We Need to Talk About Kevin and You Were Never Really Here. Within Ramsay's films, she always tackles themes of family, sexuality, dreams, mental health, and Die My Love is no exception. Jennifer Lawrence gives an amazing performance as Grace. She really explores the physicality of her character as she goes through postnatal depression, as well as a breakdown of her relationship with Robert Pattinson's character Jackson. You can tell that she's just having fun making this film as she pushes the boundaries of acting. She does lots of physical things that I've never seen her do on screen before, so I think her performance alone is worth going to see this film. Robert Pattinson plays more of a supporting character in this. I'd say it's more of Jennifer Lawrence's and even Sissy Spacek's film in the latter half. This film is all about being a woman and the societal expectations of being a mother and having to put your own needs to one side to look after your husband or partner as well as your child. Throughout the film we have these dreamlike night sequences and the plots of them don't always make sense. However, I do like the ambiguity of it because that's what dreams are like. Both in the daytime and in those dream sequences, we see Lakeith Stanfield as the biker. I do think that Lakeith Stanfield is underused in this film. For the amount of time that he's actually on screen, that could have been played by a more up-and-coming actor. I just think they could have utilised him in a much better way. I understood his character to be the epitome of Grace's sexuality and her desires, which aren't being met by Jackson, and they meet in the night, and I think it's kind of a metaphor for people in marriages and kind of settling down and looking for something else. And I feel as though they meet in the dream. I don't think those moments are real. I think this is just they meet in this kind of night dream world. It's not necessarily happening in real life. I think it just symbolises desire, really. I do think the film struggles to find its ending. There were points where I think it naturally could have just stopped and I would have been pretty content with how the film would have ended, but it does just keep going and I think it starts to undo itself by carrying on. Overall, I did like Die My Love, however it's not my favourite Lynne Ramsay film despite having all those typical themes, but it just didn't quite work. I do think a clearer navigation into how it gets into the third act and an actual conclusion could have made for a really amazing film. Pair this with Night Bitch, which came out earlier this year, and you've got a great thematic watch party. Thank you so much for watching. If you've seen Die My Love, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, and I'll see you guys very soon for another Popcorn Chat.